What's up, Cougs? I'm your host, AJ Russ, and you're watching In the Game. A lot of topics to talk about, including baseball, hoops, and the NFL. So let's get right into it. A couple weeks ago, the World Baseball Classic took place and had an amazing finish. Teammates on the LA Angels, Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, took the mound and went at it. Ohtani struck out Trout, defeating the U.S. 3-2. This win also led Japan to their first World Baseball Classic title since 2009, grabbing their third total. This was a side of something special with over 5.2 million viewers watching the championship game. Being America's pastime, baseball has been criticized recently for not appealing towards younger audiences. With that type of viewership attracted to see baseball globally, MLB fans can be optimistic about what the future holds. Let's switch gears to the association. The NBA regular season is coming to a close, and with that, the NBA play-in and playoffs are near. In the Western Conference specifically, the race for the 7th seed and the 8th seed will be an interesting ride. Despite dominance at the top of the conference with the Denver Nuggets and the Memphis Grizzlies, most NBA fans can agree the West is wide open. Teams like the LA Lakers and defending champions Golden State Warriors are trying to win to get their most favorable first-round matchup. That includes playing against the 3rd seed Sacramento Kings. Sure, they have had an amazing season under the soon-to-be Coach of the Year Mike Brown, but no one truly fears them. This is the first time in 17 years that they're reaching the postseason, and teams like the Lakers, Warriors, and even the Clippers would feel confident about themselves based on experience alone. This is a great time to be an NBA fan because in years past, teams would rest players in preparation for the postseason, but with the play-in and the high stakes of these final few games, teams in that 5 to 10 range can't afford that. The East has been less interesting, with the same three dominating for most of the season. The Milwaukee Bucks, Boston Celtics, and the Philadelphia 76ers have reigned supreme, and there's pressure for each to win for different reasons. The Bucks may have the least amount of pressure since they won the title in 2021, but another championship for Giannis would help solidify his legacy even more. The Celtics made the finals last year, but with a subpar performance from Jason Tatum last year and new head coach Joe Mazzulla, they have redemption on their minds. For the 76ers, it's for them to finally get over the hump. MVP favorite Joel Embiid will no doubt perform at a high level, but what about James Harden? His lackluster postseasons in his career have been an unfortunate expectation, and for Philly, it's now or never. It's hard to predict what will happen in the 2023 NBA playoffs, but there's no doubt that we will see an entertaining outcome. Moving on to more news in the NFL, 2019 MVP and Ravens superstar quarterback Lamar Jackson announced on Twitter that on March 2nd he requested a trade. Ongoing failed contract negotiations and the Ravens placing a non-exclusive franchise tag on him led to this inevitable reality. The Ravens are adamant about keeping Jackson, as head coach John Harbaugh insists that he expects Lamar to suit up in Baltimore next year. Harbaugh stated, "We made a decision to go with Lamar Jackson 5 years ago. Why? Because we love him. We love the way he plays. We love his mindset. We love his charisma, his style, the way he is in the locker room, everything about him. We love him." He continued saying, "I love him personally. I love being the coach of the team that he's playing for. That's what you do. You build a team around your players, and that's what I'm excited to do." Being coach of the Baltimore Ravens, that's an expected response from Harbaugh regarding Jackson's trade requests. He doesn't handle contract negotiations and isn't an acting GM and head coach like Bill Belichick or other coach GMs we've seen in the past. General manager Eric DeCosta was consistent on saying that the Ravens plan on building in a draft, but he also didn't rule out the possibility of drafting a quarterback in the first round. This whole situation has been a result of disagreements over guaranteed money towards Lamar. Seeing quarterbacks like Kyler Murray and even Deshaun Watson, who was still paid despite the messy situation he was in, made Lamar feel like he deserves more, and you can make that argument. When Jackson plays, the Ravens are 49-21, and without them they are 4-8. The only argument against Lamar is his play style and availability. The past 2 years in 2021 and 2022, he was unable to finish the season. Regarding his play style, we know the electric running speed and elusiveness that he possesses, but that wear and tear over time can build up. Teams like the Jets and the Colts would be nice fits for Lamar, but the Jets are already set on trading for Aaron Rodgers. The Colts have acknowledged that there is interest when a player like that becomes available, but owner Jim Irsay did say that they are mostly focused on using their 4th pick in this year's draft to select their future quarterback. No team has matched Baltimore's tag, and we will see if this is a salvageable situation or if it will end in a messy breakup. Well, that's all we have for y'all today. Thank you for watching another episode of In the Game. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel, and go Cougs.